Okay, hello everyone. Today we are with Vardaan. He is part of IBM Quizkit Advocate. He had a master degree in physics at the NAUT with the subject matter expert at Massachusetts Institute of Technology in quantum computing. So he's going to be here's talking about Romanian in quantum. So the the show is yours, Vardaan. How are you?
Hello. Hi, Nancy. Am I audible to everyone?
What, sorry?
Great. Yeah, I'm doing good. Okay,
Okay,
so start sharing my screen. Can you please let me know if it's visible to everyone?
please.
Mm, Okay. Are you sharing your screen now or not?
Okay, it should be visible now.
Uh,
We can see your screen.
Yeah.
Perfect. Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hi everyone. Today I'm here to talk about this new program we have very recently launched at Romanian Quantum called as the Quantum Solutions Launchpad. What it is, why it is important for everyone who is interested in quantum, how can you participate in it. I'll talk about all the details moving forward. But before I do that, let me just give a quick introduction about myself. Like Nancy just mentioned, I am currently working at Romanian Quantum. I'm working there as a quantum software and solutions lead, and I also head the Quantum Solutions Launchpad over there. A bit about my past experience. So, I have been working a lot in the quantum ecosystem. I have won over 13 hackathons. I have built many open source quantum projects, and that is kind of what my journey in the quantum space has been so far. In the academia side, I have completed my master's in physics, specializing in nanophotonics, nanotechnologies, and at the same point of time, my research domain has dabbled in the quantum algorithm side. So I'm primarily working on how to optimize the quantum algorithms to try and run them on the current NISQ devices. Yeah, so that is me. If anyone of you is interested in connecting with me, please reach out to me over LinkedIn, or if there is anything you want to talk about, I'm also available over mail. You can see both the links over here on the slide. So you can maybe take a screenshot, or if the slide deck is shared afterwards, it's hyperlinked, so you could directly go over there. Coming back to what is Vomanium, right? So I'm working over there as a software and solutions head. We work on a lot of exciting quantum technology stuff. So let me talk about what Vomanium is. Vomanium is a non-profit organization based out of Washington, D.C., US, with the primary goal of creating the next generation of scientific leaders and increasing more and more women participation in STEM fields. Vomanium was initiated as an organization about 8 years back in 2017 with the aim of filling a gap between what is actually taught in your universities in the academia and what is actually expected in the industry. So these cutting edge technologies like artificial intelligence, machine learning, biotechnology, astrophysics, all these are really amazing technologies, but the curriculum taught in the university is not up to par as to what the skill set is required in the industry. And quantum technology is in a very similar space. It's very new, it's very exciting, and a lot of stuff is taught at your universities, but unfortunately, it's not enough. Right? It's not enough to what is actually being expected in the industry to actually make a breakthrough, to actually participate in the research. And that is why Womanium comes in, and that is the gap we are trying to fill in. We are a nonprofit, so we usually have scholarships for all the students who want to learn from us, who want to participate in our program. Over the past couple of years, we have already provided more than 1,100 scholarships, which are full scholarships enabling students from various backgrounds, from diverse cultures all across the globe to come and participate and learn new skills, new quantum technology stuff from us, regardless of what their background is. We try to make our program as global and inclusive as possible. So that basically means that our program does not create a bias on any kind of stuff. We try to make it open and accessible to everyone. Over the past few years, we have reached over 88 countries all across the globe, and because our program is entirely online, virtual, it makes it very easy, very accessible to everyone who's interested in a program to come and participate and learn new things. We are working out of US, the capital of US, Washington, DC, but our program is online, virtual, and open to all. And over the past few years, we have been awarded with many highlights from national universities, national agencies, research institutes. One prominent award which we won very early in our days was the AFR icon. Other than that, we dabble in various technologies, right? So, as I mentioned, we started off with quantum very recently, and it's slowly becoming one of the most comprehensive and largest quantum training in the world. But before that, we did many exciting stuff in AI space, in machine learning, in biotechnology, in astrophysics, all sorts of stuff, right? In 2023, our focus was quantum computing, quantum solutions launchpad, quantum sensing, and in the next year to follow, we'll be probably continuing with the same quantum programs, but with a more expansive approach. We'll be trying to explore new ideas, new topics which are slowly generating, as well as start new programs and newer technologies like generative AI is picking up the pace right now with machine learning, chat GPT. I'm very much aware that most of you must already be aware of. So all this stuff is exciting, and we try to make it accessible to everyone who wants to learn by Vomanium. So that is what Vomanium is, and I'm working over here as the quantum solutions and software head. So why quantum, right? You might ask, quantum is all about the hype. You might have already heard about quantum this, quantum that in many Marvel movies, in many in fiction stories and stuff. But today, I want to highlight a very practical aspect of quantum technologies, the fact that it has actually grown from of science fiction to actual science reality right now. In fact, if you go by the statistics that is shown on the screen right now, more than 36 billion public investments were made in quantum technologies over the past few years. And this is, believe me, huge, right? 36 billion. It's B with a capital B. Billion is huge. And more so, if you go by the statistics and if we extrapolate that graph, we are expected to even increase this to up to 40 to 45 billion by 2027. Like in the next 3 years or so, we are adding even more funds to this public investments. And remember, this is just public. You add onto it the private investments, the money which the venture capitalists and private companies are pouring into it. This figure goes humongous. So this is something which you should keep in mind, that a lot of money is getting into quantum, which basically means that this will create a lot of opportunities. So if there are young students in the audience who are still deciding whether this is something which they should look into, whether quantum technology is something which they should bet their course on or something, I would say yes. This is the future. You should definitely start learning quantum technologies right now, because this is the right time. The industry is slowly growing. This is early stage, and if you can get up to the mark right now, this has the promise to create very bright future for all of you in the next few months or maybe years. Another point which a lot of students I've worked with in the past have this doubt in their mind, that will quantum be as relevant as it is today in the next few years? Which is a very valid point, right? You want to shape your career. It should not be like, I learned ABC today, and in the next 10 years, ABC just becomes irrelevant. You are not working on that anymore. The industry wants something else. So that is why there was a survey conducted by some consultancy firms an year back, in which they surveyed a lot of quantum and non-quantum executives and asked, why should quantum be there? And if quantum is relevant, how do you think quantum can impact the current industries? And you'll be surprised to know that more than 97% of these executives believed that quantum computing or quantum technology in general is there to stay, and it has the potential to disrupt their sectors, their industries in some way or the other. It might make a direct impact, like many industries like pharmaceutical, optimization, transportation, these industries can have a very, very direct impact of quantum technologies, and it would revolutionize the way we think right now. But more so, many industries like the energy sector, or maybe some others in a very relevant space, like HPCs, or classical computing in fast-paced environments, or many others like this, have the tendency to benefit in some way or the other, maybe directly, maybe indirectly, from quantum technologies. And that is something which I wanted to stress a lot right now, that yes, if you are taking a bet on quantum, it's very valid. Obviously, it's very new, so there is a kind of a bias towards it. There might be a quantum winter coming soon, there might be a bubble which is ready to burst, but believe me, this is here to stay, and this might create a lot of impact in the future. And with this, you might have got a pretty good feeling that quantum is important. Okay, I understand that. But what is the need of Romanium to enter over here, or what is the need of organizations like us to provide education, or like you are attending a Kisket Fall Fest right now? What is the need of that? And for this, I would like to share a statistic right now, which is relevant to the industry. Because the quantum industry is so new, there are a lot of jobs popping up in this area. So if you're looking for jobs, if you're looking to join the industry, you might be pleased to hear that quantum industry is full of job opportunities right now. But there is a problem over there. The problem is that there are not enough qualified candidates available to fill those jobs, which is both strange and dangerous. This quantum industry is so fastly growing, it is so high paced, that even though some exciting roles, some exciting opportunities are opening up for everyone, there aren't enough candidates in place to actually fill those jobs. And the reason behind that, like I mentioned, the stuff, the curriculum taught in the universities is not up to par with what the skill set is required in the industry. And that is what we are trying to change step by step with the help of many of our other partners, through Vomanium, through the IBM Kisket Fall Fest, and through many others who are together collaboratively trying to bring this change. So again, there are a lot of opportunities out there. If you want to join the industry, it is open for you. The only thing is that you need to have the right skill set to join the industry. And that is the gap which we, through Quantum Solutions Launchpad, through Vomanium Quantum, are trying to fill in. And with that, I would like to say, get ready. It's your time right now. You are very well aware of what quantum is capable of. And if you are interested, this should be the time you should invest in yourself, to train yourself, to get up to par with what skill set is required in the industry, what kind of knowledge you need to receive, you need to get, you need to learn, so that you can create an impact in the real world. And that is why with Vomanium Quantum, we have three different offerings on our path. One is a flagship training program. This is which we have in the summer months every year, and we make it completely online, completely accessible to all the students who want to participate. Get 100% scholarship to participate and learn from our program. It's kind of completely free for all the students who want to gain that knowledge. So this is something which you should keep an eye out. We recently completed this year's program, so the enrollment is currently closed. But stay tuned for the next year's program in 2024, somewhere around the summer break. We'll be doing this again. And if you're interested, uh, please register. Please get that 100% scholarship and receive all the amazing stuff we have lined up for you. Other than that, we also offer the executive education program, which is more so aligned not towards students, but towards the industry professionals. There are many industries who are just looking to get into quantum computing, but they don't know how to do so, and we help them over there. Similarly, we work with a lot of um, national departments here in the US as well as worldwide who have this feeling that they do not want to left behind this quantum technology. The wave is high right now. They want to join in the train when there's a possibility, and for them, we provide this executive education. It's a very short, I would say, a program, highly focused, highly tuned to what the industry wants, and custom built for those who want to receive this kind of education. And finally, something which I wanted to highlight today was Quantum Solutions Launchpad. This is something which we have recently built. It's an amazing, amazing program. Believe me, it's a one of a kind program in the entire industry, which is entirely built to benefit both the students as well as the industries. I'll talk about this Quantum Solutions Launchpad moving a bit forward. Just to keep in mind, the workforce training program is our annual program, so it happens only once a year. However, the Quantum Solutions Launchpad is an ongoing program. It is we work on it on a rolling basis throughout the year. So we always welcome new students to join in, and we always have these new projects rolling in and out of the Quantum Solutions Launchpad. So if you're interested, please reach out to me over LinkedIn or mail me with your interest. Right, I'll be happy to talk to you. So let me talk a bit more about what Quantum Solutions Launchpad is. It's a unique opportunity where you can learn, where you can collaborate, and where you have the opportunity to solve and make a real world impact. It's very unique in the sense that it creates a collaborative environment between students, researchers, professionals, industries, academia, everyone. Whoever wants to learn quantum computing and whoever wants to actually try their skills at solving quantum computing problems, we provide a platform to them to work their skills for a particular problem. Now, the thing with Quantum Solutions Launchpad is, if I try to explain it in a nutshell, it's basically an engagement wherein we bring the best participants coming out of our Romanian training program or from different universities. If you're interested, we could bring you in as well and pair them up on industry relevant, high impact projects, right? If you are interested in that, we can definitely make it happen. So the thing is, our industry partners, we partner with a lot of industries, right? From quantum companies like IBM, Xanadu, and many, many others, to non-quantum companies in the automobile sector, in the energy sector, in many other domains, as well as US national labs. For example, we recently collaborated with the Naval Nuclear Laboratory, and Alberto over here might be very aware of that. So if you want, you can discuss that with him as well. We are doing some fascinating research projects in quantum computing space, in a quantum sensing space, in quantum communication, quantum cryptography, quantum hardware, all sorts of stuff, right? We are very open to new ideas. We are very receptive to projects sponsored by our industry partners, and we bring in you guys, the students, the participants, to work alongside these amazing researchers on real world problems. The unique thing about this Quantum Solutions Launchpad is that we want to make it as relevant as possible to the industry as well as to the real world. We don't want to just have a research project which um, years down the line just gets buried under the huge publications which we have right now, right? If a publication comes out of it, well and good, but that should not be our only scope. We are there to help you. We are there to help our industry partners get relevant expertise and relevant projects formulated at Quantum Solutions Launchpad. So the projects are very specifically modeled. They are very, I would say, technically formulated so that they can create a high impact, and they can actually provide you a very valuable experience, exposure, and feedback from working on these cutting edge quantum tech challenges and problems. You also get a chance, and this is like a once in a lifetime opportunity, to actually work directly with people from the industry, with scientists working at some amazing institutes, and with researchers from the industry itself. So you get access to very high valued mentorship, training, and networking opportunities through the Quantum Solutions Launchpad. And finally, this is something which we talk with all of our participants, that this is a chance to boost your career. So if you're just graduating out of your university, or maybe if you're looking to get into the quantum industry, I would say this is the perfect opportunity for you, because you can test your skills, see how the industry works, make a right choice if the industry is good for you. And at the end of this program, if you feel that industry is the right choice, you want to join some good quantum a company or something, this can be the perfect launchpad for you as well. Many of our participants in the past have directly been recruited from very very big quantum companies, who can now see what kind of work you are, you have the capability of doing, because you have already done that at the Quantum Solutions Launchpad, right? So again, this is a segue into the corporate world. This is an opportunity to make a real world impact, and this is something very unique which we are offering right now. So, like I mentioned before, right, the Quantum Solutions Launchpad kind of creates a good feeling for both the students as well as the companies interested. So this is where we try to create a win-win situation. I recently mentioned all the advantages which the students can get out of this, the participants can get out of this. But what are the companies actually getting out of this? The companies provide us with real world problems, problems which they're currently also working on, problems which are very relevant to their own portfolios, their own industries. So that is why we create this global workforce where, irrespective of where you are, who you are, what type of educational qualifications you have, what is your country, what is your background, if you are good at what you do, we bring in you in to solve those problems. So we try to create a global workforce which is very unique to QSL. Apart from that, we also position ourselves as a neutral and transparent entity. Vomanium being a non-profit organization, we kind of do not have anything to gain from this, right? So we proudly position ourselves as very neutral. We take a good, balanced understanding of the various quantum platforms there are, irrespective of what kind of hardware they use, irrespective of what kind of software solutions they provide. Again, if they are good at it, we try to bring them in. No bias whatsoever. And finally, we are transparent as well. So because we are a non-profit, we do not get to keep any of the funds for ourselves. We try to reimburse everything to the students as scholarships, as funding opportunities, any kind of help you need, we are there to provide you. So yeah, that is what the QSL is. And finally, how do we work at QSL? So this is something which is different from, I would say, a usual academic internship which you might get. This is different in the sense that it creates a virtual industrial or a corporate environment for you to learn from. It's not like a academic internship or research project wherein you start a research project with your advisors, you go on and on and on and on, you spend many years trying to fix a problem, and maybe at the end of it you get a good publication. A worst case scenario, you get nothing. Yeah, right, that's disappointing, but that's how academia works. At QSL, we try to replicate what is happening in the industry. We have very clear pipelines. We have very fixed timelines to follow. So we create that environment. We start with educating you, with mentoring you to what type of skills you need, what kind of experience you should have to work on these projects. Once you're trained enough, we try to build the best project team for the project. So we bring in participants from different skills. If someone is good at, let's say, programming, we bring them in. And we then pair them with someone with a good theoretical knowledge. We bring someone in with some other kind of experience, X, Y, Z, right? So we try to build the best team possible with different backgrounds. So at the end of it, it is a team which is working towards a goal. It's not your individual strengths, but rather the different skill sets combined throughout the team working towards the same goal. And that is what makes us a bit different. Finally, we work towards completing the milestones. We try to complete in the various checkpoints, which we have carefully designed in the program, in the project itself, so that at the end, we have a good project to showcase, both for our partner industry, both for your own portfolios, your resumes, and everything. We want to make this as the best opportunity you might have. So whatever your end goals are, we are ready to support you. We are ready to help you in whatsoever matter. And that is it. That is what Quantum Solutions Launchpad was all about. That is what Romanium is all about, and that is what all I do. This whole session was very quick, I understand, but this was only to give you a window of insight into what we are doing and how we can help you move forward. So if any one of you is interested in doing collaborative projects and getting paid for it on real world industry projects, please get in touch with me. Alberto over here is also very well versed with what Romanium is doing. He's also a Quantum Romanium fellow. So you could get in touch with him as well. If you want to get in touch with me, I'm always available through LinkedIn. You can find my LinkedIn profile over here. It's my name. You could even simply search it. And if there are any formal matters you need to discuss with me, I'm also available through my mail ID, which is also there on the screen. Please take a screenshot. Thank you, everyone. If you have any questions, I'll be here for a minute.
Thank you so much, Vardaan. Someone has a question? If you have any question, I recommend follow Vardaan. And I think Romanium has social media, right?
Yes, you can follow us on LinkedIn. I'll also share the website with you, Alberto, and you can share with the participants later on. So you can also have a look at what all we do at our website.
Hey, sounds good. Sounds good.
Perfect. Great.
Okay, thank you so much, Vardaan, for this talk. I know it's kind of quickly, but I think it's important to share different opportunities as possible in these quantum communities and the benefits I'm doing it at this moment on Manual Quantum. So thank you so much, Vardaan. I see you in 40 minutes.
Right. Yeah. Thanks a lot, Alberto. Thank you, everyone, for attending this talk. If there are any questions, any queries, if you want to follow up